Hello, everybody. How y'all doing today? Hopefully you're doing alright. I'm doing alright. How you doing? How's your mom and them? How's your week going? Hopefully it's going alright. You know, it's been a week already. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's been a week. Hello. So we had some noises. Where did it start? The Boatman, thank you very much for the 5-month Prime. Eagle Gamer with the 75-month Prime. King Colby with the 2-month resub. Thank you very much. Magnum with the 33-month resub says, good morning, XB chat. This will be the last time for 9 days that I'll be able to convey this message. Wow. Leaving us. That's messed up. Okay. Rude. Freaking rude. Also, we do have a treasure train. 35% off 5 or more gift subs. If you're at all interested and able, I guess. It's a thing you can do. But we do have another thing that needs to go up in this kind of area place. Okay, we got another building ready to go. Well, kinda. I think the overall structure is kind of ready to go. But you know, like there's obviously like some tweaks and some things that probably will happen as time goes on. But I think for the most part, I think we're good. And so I guess I would start with some moss, right? I don't know if we're gonna have enough moss. We might not. We probably don't. Eva, thank you very much for the 5 gifted subs. Thank you. And Shazaro, thank you very much for the 2-month resub. Thank you. Okay. No, it's fine. $50 whole XP streams? What's wrong with you? How can you watch that much of that freaking guy? You know? Like, what are you doing with your life? You know, like, what's really going on? That needs to be a shroom light or something, some kind of light source there. So we're just going to go around and outline all the things, and then we'll fill those in with what they got to be filled in with. This, I'm not too sure about. This will probably change. Just because I don't know what I'm gonna do on the inside of this building yet, and so it's probably better to just leave it empty, I guess, for now until I figure out what exactly it is I'm doing. Cause I don't know. You know me. It's fine. Yeah. Finally streaking again. Hey now. Hey. Careful, okay? This is a family-friendly environment. Don't need people streaking all over the place, okay? Jeez. That's what I'm saying. Why are we streaking? It's your 11th day streaking? Hey now. Hey. You didn't learn the first 10 days? Okay. I am always family friendly. I don't care what anyone says. Ferks may disagree, but you know, what does she know? You know what I'm saying? Like, what does she even know? I never said I was PG. I just said I'm family friendly. I am very friendly to families. There's a difference. Families are great. Why wouldn't I be friendly to them? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's fine. Again, there is a hype train that is currently 35% off. 5 or more gifted subs. That doesn't happen very often, so it is kind of a rare thing. So Family friendly includes adults. Exactly. See? I don't know what people are always freaking out about, you know? Make one butthole joke and people just freak out. Like, come on. Really? I feel like Disney's made worse jokes. Disney's definitely made worse jokes. Like, it's not even a maybe. Like, that they definitely have made worse jokes. Rip treasure train. We knew you too young to die. We knew you not long enough. I can't even word, you know? Like, words are hard. I mean, what's new, right? What's new? Words are hard. It's been a long few weeks, like, honestly, you know? Too much adulting in too little time. It needs to stop, okay? If the adulting could stop, I'd be fine. I mean, it probably wouldn't be, but it would be cheaper. Yesterday, we adulted for someone else. Like, how messed up is that? We didn't even adult for ourselves. We adulted for somebody else. What the crap? It's fine. It's fine. I'm only losing my mind a little bit, okay? Which is pretty on par for how I've been thus far, I feel like. You know? Cocaine, thank you very much for the 5 gifted subs. I really do appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Jimmy Jeans, thank you very much for the prime. Appreciate your face. Thank you. So y'all hyped for this weekend? No? Why not? Why are you not hyped? That's messed up. There is a link up at the top of the chat if you were, you know, for the charity thing, if you want to get in there early, if you're not gonna be able to be there or whatever. There is a link up there to the charity thing, so you can give early. There is in the auctions. I'm just putting this out there. There's an XP thing in there. I'm just and it's for a good cause. Cause you know you want it. So if you just buy it or bid on it, then you could have it, and then you would have it. So like, are y'all gonna let Fitz win it? I mean, come on. Because last I looked, he was top bid. Just saying. Yeah, I'll be there for the MCC. I'll probably be kind of just lurking a bit during the rest of it, but I will definitely be there during the MCC. At least that's the plan. No, I haven't personally added anything to the auction. No. I'm not forward thinking enough for that. Yeah. Maybe next year? Next year maybe we'll do a little something. Hello. MCC is Sunday? Yes. Totally. I know that. Yeah. I feel like they probably don't need FedExB while they're, during the. But you never know. And like I said, I'll probably be in lurk mode. I might, you never know. It could happen. I'm not saying it won't. I'm just saying it might. You know? But yeah, maybe we'll see about doing something for next year. I do have a plush in the works, so maybe if that is actually successful, we could do that. It's a FedExB plush, so if that's successful, maybe we could toss that in there for next season or next year. Or, I mean, that's obviously assuming there will be one next year. I mean, I'm sure there would be, but you never know. A lot of things can happen between now and then, so a FedExB with removable helmet? I don't know what you're talking about. Who would say such crazy things? Who would even do such a thing like that? That doesn't sound like a thing I would do. They're onto us, babe. No, I already said it was. Yeah, I already said what it was. So, but the last iteration, it needed some tweaking, let's say, because the face. Let me tell you, it got hit by a truck, and then like 75 other trucks, and it was just like, nope, no. No. It was not good. It was so not good. Like the rest of the plush was like nice. And I was like, I was getting ready to approve it, and then I was like, wait, what is up with the face? And then I made the picture bigger. And I was like, oh, that is a problem. So yeah, but it'll be just like the plush campaigns from the other site. I'm not doing makeshift this time. It will be on fourth wall. So yeah, but it's gonna be the same thing. You got to the certain amount of pre-orders before it even becomes a thing. And it's the same number. It's like 300 or something. So we'd have to hit 300 before it even becomes a thing that could be a thing. Yeah. So it had your face on it. I mean, it might. Like it was rough. Like it was rough. But they were, they were super cool about it. And I was like, yeah, that face ain't gonna work. And they were like, no worries. We got this. Don't worry about it. So. Yeah, it was bad. Like I said, the rest of the plush was great. I will say the helmet, it's gonna be a little different than me, but there's certain things that certain sacrifices had or not sacrifices really. I'm not sure how to word that. I can't word it. The words, they're just not popping into my brain. Concessions, I guess. It's not like it's gonna look a little off, but it's yeah. To be able to take it off and put it on, it can't be like true to form, so you have to adjust it so that it can be taken off and put on. Yeah. So it does flare at the bottom a little bit, but that's so you could like shove it back on the head. So And then hopefully we can, you know, like once it's approved, we can get one in hand and I can like touch it and make sure everything is, you know, good to go. Because I don't know how I would feel about like even trying to approve one without actually like holding it in my hand. Because like I would want to like punch it or what? What's up, Baldy? How you doing, bruh? Long time no see. What are you doing, man? Oh, you're playing a D2R, aren't you? Like a scrub. I mean, what? Hello? For 31 months, currently on a 7-month streak. This guy. It just shows that he bailed for a while. Like a rude. Like a rude. Or was it just a joke? I love you, babe. Alan, thank you very much for the reset. I appreciate it. What did you miss? Nothing. Nothing, babe. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Everything's fine. Valdi did it. You know that. It was Valdi. Trust. You don't have replay. No, you don't. Don't lie. It's fine. Everything's fine. Don't worry about it. Yay! Moss is mossed. We did it. That's it. Hopefully you enjoyed the stream, and I'll see you all next time. Okay. So we need you. Oh no. Oh wait. Okay. I was like, no. I don't have. I do. I do have. What am I building there? A building. You can never have enough moss. Oh no, I feel like you can. No, you definitely have enough moss. There's too many moss farms this season. It's like this is the season of moss. And I don't get it. Like everybody got a moss farm, you know? I think of this mod as like a, oh god, how would I, like a color by numbers, essentially. You know what I mean? It's already been built. Like this was built in creative, in a creative world, and then I brought over. Oh, wait, what? Son of a biscuit. And then I brought over a ghost copy of it. That I can that it just shows where blocks go. It doesn't put the blocks there for you. There's an option for that, but I'm not using it. So, yeah. Nana, thank you very much for the 5 gifted subs. Blueprints, that, yeah, it's actually a schematic, but you know, who's nitpicking here? But I was trying to, you know, like trying to think of something that it could be easily compared to, because, you know, somebody would be like, well, a blueprint is just like, it's like drawings on a piece of paper, technically, right? So, well, I mean, technically, like, it's literally called a schematic. So, the technicalities of it are technically technical. You know what I mean? I don't even know what I'm saying. So we're making white chili for lunch today. Has anybody ever had? I've never had white chili. White chicken chili. I'm told it's good, but I ain't never in my life. Yeah, that's what we're having. What are y'all having for lunch? Anything good? Y'all having good stuff for lunch? Is it gonna be tasty? Is it gonna be as good as white chicken, homemade white chicken chili? I don't even know the answer to that, because I mean, I'm sure like everything that goes into it is good. So hopefully. Also, we drove for like an hour, right, to go to this burger place, because it was apparently voted like was top 8 Wisconsin best burger or something. Apparently Ferg's burger was life-changing or something. My burger was okay, I guess. Yeah. It's definitely not something I would have rated. And it was a smash burger on top of it. Which I don't get the point of a smash burger. I just don't. I don't get it. I don't get smash burgers. I don't understand them. Like, why you want like a wafer thin burger? I want like a thick, juicy burger, you know? I want to have to unhinge my jaw to bite into the burger. You know what I'm saying? And I want some pink in there, you know, like juicy, just like you bite into it and then you're just like, it goes everywhere. That's a good burger. Like when we go to the Culver's. Words, holy crap. What did I even come? Oh, stairs. We need stairs and slabs. Like when we go to Culver's, like if I get the butter burger, I get like the double with cheese and like all the toppings and like all the, you know what I mean? Like, and then I see these companies on, or these places in videos and stuff, and they're like, oh, check out this smash burger. And then it's like, you could literally see the griddle through the burger. And I'm like, what the? Why? Like, why? Why are you doing this? It's so bad. Why? Why is that a thing that you were doing? Oh, and he left. Okay. Whatever, Azuma. I didn't want to talk to your stupid face anyway. You jerk. You freaking jerk. That's all I gotta say about that. Zoom up here being all jerky stuff. D&D Party Mom, thank you very much for resubscribing. How you do? Still new, but XP has reached favorite streamer so dang quickly. I mean, hi. How you doing? What did I come in here for? Oh, shroom lights. I remember. Bam. Aerobots logic. Hello. Thank you for the prime. Light. Ha. What? I don't. Why? Okay, that doesn't go there. I punched too hard, apparently. I don't know the power of my punch. I guess. Alright, that's other lights. This is shroomy light there. Was that a smash moss? Yeah, but like, so do you, okay. I want to do a quick in chat poll. Okay. Okay. Do you okay, so one, if you agree with one, put one in chat. And if you agree with two, put two in chat. Okay. You prefer a wafer thin, dry, nasty smash burger. That's one, right? Two, you enjoy tastiness. The tastiness that is a thick, juicy burger. Just, you know. I'm just trying to figure out what kind of peeps we got going on up in the chat. Well, you can't prefer both. You got to prefer one or the other, you see. That's how this works. I don't make the rules, okay? I follow them. I'm a rule follower. That's what I do. Or something. A vegan burger? That's fine. That's fine. But it's the same question applies. Would you prefer they smash down the I'm assuming mushroom or some kind of tofu or something? Do you prefer it wafer thin or do you want like some oomph behind it? You know? And then how many people in chat would call a chicken sandwich a chicken burger? I feel like that's the real, you know, the real question. Because it's definitely a sandwich, not a burger. Just putting that out there. Just saying. I want 3 layers of smash, so it's the equivalent of a juicy burger. But why? See, that's the thing. I don't understand that. I'd rather have like 2, you know, juicy patties than like triple the supposed, you know, patties to make the same thing. You know. I guess that's where I'm having issues. You know. I don't get it. Like people, I've seen people just rave for smash burgers, and I'm just like, I want a burger with some meat on it, you know? If I want crispy meat, I'm gonna have me some bacon. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I mean, to each their own, obviously. But dang it, Corrales. Dang it. Yeah. We need. I haven't seen any more. I guarantee he stripped one that I haven't seen yet. There's one somewhere, at least. And I just haven't seen it. So. Dang guy. I understand the desire for caramelized beef flavor from a smash patty, but American cheese is a poor replacement. Wait, what? American cheese is a poor replacement for juicy burger center goodness. What? And like, don't get me wrong, okay? I'm not saying smash burgers are gross. It's just, it's one of those things, like if I'm having a burger, I much prefer a thick, like a juicy burger. So anyway, what got me on that topic, I was talking about that burger place we went, and it didn't say it was a smash burger. And I feel like if you're gonna sell it, you need to say it's a smash burger. Like that's kind of where I'm at, like just tell me, say in the description it's a smash burger, so I can be prepared to judge it a bit more harshly. Especially if you're charging the same price as you would for one that's not a smash burger, because you are using less ingredient and therefore do not deserve to charge that price. If you're going to make a smash burger, fine. Do it to it. But don't be trying to charge the same price you would charge for like a regular burger. I mean, am I wrong? It's a lot less beef. Like, it's a lot. And especially, like, have you seen beef prices lately? Like, have you seen them? Holy balls. I ain't trying to buy caviar. I'm just trying to buy some beef. I just want some cow. Just give me some cow. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just want some cow. And not even like a filet or wagyu. Or I just want some beef. Just some good old fashioned beef. Yeah, smash burgers is like, how do you equate that for someone that, like, if you rented a steamroller, okay, and then you put a burger patty, well, half of a burger patty, less than half, because it's like I said, there's some you see through the quote unquote patty, and then you just run it over with a steamroller. And then you're like, yep, this is worth more because reasons. You know what I mean? I want a burger. Like, I don't know. It seems like I'm very passionate about burgers. I'm just like, I don't get it. They're fine. I would prefer to know, that I'm paying more for less. That's what I would like to know. So, anyway. Freundlich, thank you very much for the 10 gifted subs. How you doing? I ain't seen you in a minute. How you doing? Hopefully you're good. Ah, son of a... That's fine. That's not. Shrink. That's what smash burgers are. They're shrinkflation. They are literally... Oh my god, I never... How did I never think about that? Like, they are literally shrinkflation. I would love... Like... That... How? How did I not think... What? That is... Like... That is like the best way to show shrinkflation. You're like, hey, here's a good... Here's like a nice, thick, juicy burger. And then, boom. here's a beef wafer. Oh, that's amazing. That is amazing. A wafer of beef. That's great. Okay. I'm still just... Oh, that's too good. That's too good. I love it so much. Oh, forgot. Missed a spot there. Zert. Shablamo. Actually, let's do that. Electric, 100 bits. Got to throw you some bits for stripping so well. I mean, yeah, no. I've had some practice. You know, just saying. Did I miss one, by the way? Is that what that's... Did I miss one? Totally didn't see it. Thin mints? Thin mints are awesome. Or at least they used to. I haven't had like a thin mint in a minute. But thin mints are like the best Girl Scout cookie ever. Period. I will fight you. Oh, we're definitely gonna have to go get like ferns and stuff. A Samoa? All right, we're boxing. That's it. 1v1 parking lot. Let's go. You meet me there. Like, just go ahead first, and then like just wait. Okay, I'll be there. Don't worry. And if I don't show up, just keep waiting. It's fine. All right. You just showed up early. And that's all that is. No, thin mints, especially like you put them in the freezer. Oh, it's over. Like that's it. Done. Just start with that. Exactly. Just start without me. You still have a couple boxes left. I actually haven't even seen Girl Scouts in a minute. Maybe we're just not going to the right stores. That could be a thing. Do they accept cards yet? Because, you know. They do accept cards? Well, that's good. Because, you know, cash. Speaking of, I gotta get some more cash. I try to have cash on me, just, you know, in emergencies and stuff. 'Cause you never know. You never know what's gonna happen, you know? And one of these days you're gonna need cash. You ain't got cash, you're screwed. You know? So I usually try to have cash on me. At least some. I need over here. It's in the dirt. Dirt McGirt. Or wait, grass? Aha, grass. I knew it was in grass. I knew it was there. Nope, sleep. In case you need snacks at work. Which is weird because they definitely make machines, like snack machines and soda machines and those things that take cards. They even, you know, they even have like Apple Pay and Google Pay. So like, just tell your work, step it up, fools. I think we're gonna need more podzol. But I imagine the snack machine is probably not the only place your work needs to step it up. Am I right? Am I right? Of course I'm right. Is that really all I had? Ay, vey. Yup. Crap. Okay. So we gotta go get some more podzol, apparently. I mean, I knew that, but oh, wait, do we have... Wait, hold on. Hold on. There's one place we might have some podzol. Nope. Okay. No soliciting unless you have... Oh, wait. You know what? Son of a freaking biscuit. Okay, we need to... Yeah, it's gone. It's gone. I thought about blowing it up, but then like I don't want to blow up my own stuff. So not gonna do that. Ow, my head. All right, so we're gonna go up, placing moss because it's full of freaking water. The problem with blowing it up is like TNT getting blown places I don't want it to go. Namely on like my base, because I don't want that, you know. Couch sand? Wait, you have couch sand? Why do you have couch sand? Do you have a sandy butt? Is that what? It's okay to have a sandy butt. I mean, it's weird, but it's okay. We don't judge around here, you know? Like you and your sandy butt, you have a right to exist, okay? It's fine. Anakin would have a different opinion. But see, the way I see that is, I don't care. Anakin was a dick anyway, so like, who cares what that guy thinks? Crumble cookies become couch sand. Crumble cookies become a thing that you bought because you bought into the hype, and then you actually tried it and you were like, yeah, this isn't good. That's what crumble is. Did you just miss something? Wait, you didn't hear the whole thing about butt sand? I mean, come on. Are you even paying attention? Jeez. We go on this whole philosophical kind of deep dive into butt sand and you're just not even listening. I don't know what to think about you anymore. Yeah, crumble's not good. We went once. I'll never go again. Ever. It's not good. Like, it's really... I don't understand. It's the same line as Smash Burgers. Like, I don't get the hype. I really don't. I don't know. Yeah. I feel like you could go get one of those, like, pre-made tubes of, like, Pillsbury cookies or something and end up with like a better cookie. Like, no joke. They're really not good. They're either sand, like literally sand, or they're just bad. So, yeah. I would say if you haven't had a crumble cookie, you're fine. You don't need one. You're not missing anything. I think what happened was they paid and obviously this is allegedly, this is my opinion, this is just what I think, okay? I'm not saying this is what happened. But I would assume that they paid a bunch of influencers to say, oh my god, these cookies are amazing, and people went, oh my god, this influencer thinks these are amazing, I'm gonna go try them. Oh my god, these are amazing, even though they don't actually think they're amazing. And so it just kind of blew up, and then now people are like, because the influencers left and now people are like, oh yeah, they're really not good. That's what I think happened. No. When I had a crumble cookie, it was good, but nowhere near worth the cost. Yeah, I wasn't even trying to like get onto the whole discussion of cost because they're stupid expensive. But it's like $6 a cookie. No thanks. I can go to Costco and spend $6 and get like 24 cookies or something. And they're good size. Like, they're not little rinky-dink cookies, like they're decent sized cookies. And they'd be a hell of a lot better. You don't trust influences. Are you saying that influencers are a pandemic? Ain't an XP stream if Costco ain't mentioned, because Costco's great. Costco is fantastic. I don't care who you are. Costco's, well, there's people out there. Costco ain't so great, but There are very few companies out there I feel so like sometimes, you know, you give a company your money and you're just like you're not feeling too hot about it. That's not Costco. I feel good every time I give Costco money. So just saying. There's that initial, holy crap, how did we spend $400? We were here for 10 minutes. Right? Like that initial. But you get over it pretty quick. At least I did. I do. We do. Oh, Costco has great pizza, actually. They have really good pizza. You bought a slushy machine, that's how? But we don't buy a slushy machine every time we go. And yet we still end up. I am going in MCC absolutely blind. 100% blind. I have no clue. I read descriptions of the things that we're doing. That's as far as that's gone. So I do not have a Costco shirt. No. And plus, when we bought that slushy machine, it was on sale. It was like $100 off. So, like, you know, it was a good deal, or so we told ourselves. What is Costco? Costco is a big box retailer. They sell items in bulk. Now, Costco is I'm like 99% sure Costco is an American company. I mean, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure. And Sam's is an American company. Sam's is owned by Walmart, though, and Walmart's a piece of shit. So, just putting that out there. Costco started in Seattle. Nice. Like the Costco CEO, like he keeps getting pressured to increase the price of like the hot dog and stuff, and he's like, as long as I'm CEO, they will forever be $1.50. But other companies are trying to, like, what kind of stake do you have, other company, in the price of Costco's hot dog and soda combo? Also, I don't know how many of you have heard this, but apparently Costco is going to start opening standalone gas stations. That's gonna wrinkle some peckers, I'm sure. You heard me. All I hear from the other room is, what? You heard me. I said what I said. But apparently, like, there's one in that they're working on or whatever in California, I believe. So, like, I don't know if it's going to be like a nationwide thing or what. But the fact that it's even becoming, oh, you're cool looking. Hi, you're a little cute little doggy. Get out of here with your plain looking freaking. You're still a cutie. Yeah, you're a cutie. XB, did you go without your usual? I haven't used a 64-bit texture pack since I've done YouTube, essentially. I like back before I started YouTube, I would use like 64-bit texture packs. Like I didn't have the computer for it, but I would try like 512 and but it was a 32, which is just double. But yeah, I started the season with it, and then I disabled it in the middle of an episode just to see if anybody would notice, and nobody freaking noticed. And then like it was like 3 months later, finally someone was like, "Hey, why do the textures look different?" So, yeah. And it was in a stream, not even on a video. Not one mention of it in a video, period. Just goes to show, it was really not all that different. Just slightly higher resolution. Well, double, but still. Because every season I would get comments. I want to watch you, but I just can't get a texture pack. Really? You didn't even notice it was gone. I got comments on videos where it wasn't even enabled. And saying I would watch, but texture pack. So like, I just can't win, you know? So, you know, I just stopped trying. I mean, not that, you know, I never really tried. I've always been a, if you don't like me, you can suck it kind of person. So what happened there? What happened where? Look, have you not seen John Wick? We let the dogs do what the dogs do, okay? We are not here to try and tell the dogs what the dogs are allowed to do. If they want to cull some sheep, that's up to them. Yeah, it doesn't change much. And I used it for years, even though I was getting, you know, every episode, somebody would say, I want to watch you, but I can't stand your texture pack. And I still used it. But I figured this season, you know, this is the season of doing things different. And so I was like, you know, if I'm going to be doing things different, then maybe that's something else I do different. And so why not? You know? But I do still have, like, I have the inventory, obviously, because, like, it's awesome. I feel like this should be default. And then I have side grass, because that thin layer of green across the top of a block is just dumb. It's my opinion. How am I feeling about the vanilla? I think, I mean, there's times I miss the other texture pack, but not enough to be like, yeah, I'm switching back. I mean, I'll probably use it again in the future, but right now I'm fine. Your first XB stream? Hello. I'm alive. Of course I'm alive. Why would you think otherwise? What has Ferk's been telling you? She been putting out rumors? She finally did it? Finally got me in my sleep? Is that what's going on? How did you come up with the idea of being FedXB? It started with my initial idea was to somehow sneakily try and find out things that people needed and then just like box it up and leave it at their base, just like anonymously. And that's where it started. And then it just kind of, yeah. Again, it ties into the whole doing things different. Like that would have been a very XB way of doing that. And so, in the spirit of just doing different, I went that route instead. All right, so we need some of that. We need some of that. We need some of that. Maybe some of that. I don't think, but we'll give it a shot. Okay. Ow. Wait till you guys see like what's here and then over there. It's gonna be cool. So that's yeah, we'll stick with slabs. Why not? That's what's already there. Nice. All right, so we need dirt. What's down under? Australia? At least I think. That's what they keep telling us. They're like the land down under or something. That's what they keep saying. Like whether or not it's true, I mean, who's to say? Down under with Scotty Cam? I you know, there are very few celebrities I would like to meet, but Scotty Cam seems like he would be cool to meet. Just saying. He seems like, obviously, like you never know, but he seems like a pretty cool dude. What did you miss? Everything. Like literally everything. If there was ever a thing to miss, you missed it. So. What did oh, we need mossy cobble. Do I have mossy cobble? Oh, what do you know? We actually have mossy cobble. Who do I think is the oldest hermit? Corrales. No, I have no clue. I don't care, to be perfectly honest. I don't care what their ages are. I don't care what their name is. I don't care what they look like. I don't care what car they drive, what house they live in, what the like. I don't care. Cars are cool. I love cars, but I mean, it's the same for like any celebrity. And I used air quotes. It's not my fault you didn't see it. Okay. I don't care. I don't care what phone they recommend. I don't care what restaurant they recommend. I don't care. I don't care. I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do. And that's the way it is. Is my storage automated? To a point. That's why it's kind of filtered. How it's filtered. Some of it is like nothing over here is filtered. Like from here around to here is not filtered. This one's filtered for iron. So we got a little bit of, I mean, we're pretty close to running out, but I think we'll be okay for a bit. So this will just be iron here. Yeah. All right. So wait, what? I feel like I came down for something. I just don't know what it was. Oh, right. Right. Uh-oh. Do we have no main groovies? No, wait, it's cherry. It's cherry. It's cherry. It's cherry. 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 Cherry, baby. Cherry. Nope. I think that's wood, but I'm just gonna do this because I can't. Bam. Nailed it. Because there is a tree right here. So let's go ahead and grow the tree, I think. Perfect. Made room like a professional. Cherry. Why do we have so much cherry? Doesn't everyone stream MCC? Yes. Anyone that wants to stream it will stream it. Some people don't stream, so obviously they're probably not gonna stream it. Oh no, you know what? We should wait. I think we should maybe start on this a little bit. Get the structure going. Do I still have my first ever Minecraft world? No. 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 A lot of TNT was involved in that world. And no. No. Nope. A lot of blown up villages. Yep. That's what that consisted of. Have you ever gone exploring and never found your way back to base home? I think pretty early on, maybe. I'm generally pretty good with like directions and stuff in game. For some reason, and I don't know what it is, Wisconsin throws me for a loop every freaking time we go anywhere. And I don't get it. Like, I'm usually really good with that stuff. But Wisconsin just every single time we go anywhere. It just, I don't know if it's because the roads are just screwed or what, but it's bad. I don't know what it is. It could be the no mountains thing. Yeah, because that's a big part of like Arizona and finding your way around Arizona is there's always a landmark of some kind. Like especially Tucson, because Tucson's literally surrounded by mountains. And so you have a mountain that you'd be like, okay, I know that way because of that mountain. You know? So yeah, it's yeah. All right, so we need, oh crap, we're gonna need a bunch of those. We're gonna need a butt ton of glass. So let's get some glass. Do I have sand? A little bit of sand. Let's get some sand cooking. I think the thing has been shared. Hold on. Where? There. So on this website, I'm gonna put in chat. That gives you in your local time the times and things of everything. So, do I have a bunch of? I don't think I do. I have 2. Okay, that's fine. Oh, right, I forgot it does that. And then let's grab some of those. Cut. Oh, we need those too. And then cut. Also the slabbages. Okay. Nope, that's the wrong one. How do I get these free Minecraft things? What free Minecraft things? Did Tango take any XP bottles? I know he was looking for them the other day. He was looking here for them? I am not sure if he took any or not. I don't usually keep a whole ton on hand. So. He took almost a full shulker. Did he do some... Wait, did he do trading? Because I didn't have almost a full shulker to take. I don't think. No, that looks normal. Which I'm fine with. Like, it's fine. I mean, I had to remove his tower, but you know, it's fine. Come help yourself. This guy. You know, he's lucky he's letting, you know, that Skiz is letting him help with decked out. Because otherwise we'd be having words. Guess I should have kept that on me, but whatever. Oops. So dark. Yeah, people already believe it's Skizzes. Yeah. That's kind of the joke. You can't wait for mustard and ketchup blocks? Are you gonna build a McDonald's? Son of a biscuit. Son of a biscuit. You mother. Look at him hiding. Where'd he go? Suck wide. Die. Thank you. What am I saying? Wait, what? 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 Who did what now? Was I saying something? What? Oh, I mean, if it's swearing you want to hear, I never swear, like ever. Okay, like ever. There are 0 clips of me swearing. Zero. So, yeah. What did, oh, moss maybe? I don't think it was moss, but we're gonna grab moss because we needed any, oh, mushrooms. I usually, if I swear, it's to make a point, not just willy-nilly. So, but I've sworn on stream. It's no big deal. Some people they're under the impression that because we're on Hermitcraft that we aren't allowed to swear, which that's not the case. Most of us just don't because we just don't, right? YouTube will penalize you for swearing and stuff like that. Twitch with excessive swearing will generally kind of penalize you. I mean, obviously it depends on how much money you're making them at the time, but yeah. There's no set rule, especially in Hermitcraft, that says no swearing. It's just the majority of the, time, there's no need, I mean, there was that time that like Cleo swore once, and then like there was a whole group of people that just like went batshit crazy over it, talking about how Cleo needs to be removed from Hermitcraft, and it's just like, are you high? Like, what kind of ignorance is that? No, like that's so ignorant. No, what? What is wrong with you? I'm not gonna kick Cleo out because she swore. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. And I've heard some pretty dumb shit, and that was dumb. Like that was ignorant, just straight ignorant. I know that this isn't what goes here. Don't worry about it. Everything's fine. Which means I can actually take this out. Now that I'm thinking about it. So the thing here and the thing over there, they're going to be a nightmare. It's kind of like it was in a different direction. With the 12 trillion different blocks and stuff. Yeah, there's no set rule. There's no... I feel like people get that impression just because the lack of swearing that usually happens. But it's not a thing. Why is my chat suddenly filtering swear words? Why is that a thing? I didn't tell it to do that. Oh, whatever. I'll figure it out. Arbitrary Ari, thank you very much for the 3-month resub. Hello. All right, so we need to get rid of the blue. I think we're gonna go for the things right now, and then we'll build around those. So we're gonna need a bunch of like stuff. We need some of those. Pretty sure some of those. Oh, do we have bulbs? Do we have bulbuses anywhere? So we need bulbs. What do we... How do we bulb? Oh, right. What was that again? I forgot immediately. Bulb. Copper redstone. Okay. Bulbuses is noise. Okay. We'll take that with us as well. Shala, thank you very much for the 26 months. I appreciate it. Hello, sunshine. Only sunshine every day. Put that away for now. I know that's not the song. Just stop. Okay, it's fine. Right, thank you very much for the 2 months. Roth, thank you very much for subscribing for 3 months in advance. You are very sure that you're gonna still enjoy me tomorrow, which is weird. Yeah, apparently, yeah, Beef got a ton of hate because his computer died. And that's bullshit. Like, talking about we should kick him off because he isn't, like, really? That's what you think we're about? You think we're about just kicking somebody off because they have computer issues? Is that seriously how you think we handle things here? Like, that is not how we do things here. We are all grown adults, and we understand that life happens, especially when you're not prepared for it. So, like, oh, I completely forgot there were, oh, son of a biscuit. Freundlich with another 10 gifted subs. Thank you, Freundlich. Justice for Beef, right? Yeah, that was, I heard that. I was like, you mother. Like, that is some messed up stuff, you know? Like, just give the dude a break for a minute. It'll be fine. Anyway. we're not going to be able to. Crap. So we'll have to forego those for now. We'll put those in later. And then those will be lit at some point. Oh, son of a biscuit! It's going all right, Jake. How you doing? Okay. So we need some of those. Okay. Those people are like they weren't commenting on my videos. I'm definitely one of the people that I will definitely say something back. Especially if you're popping into my chat with some kind of ignorance. I've always been that way from, when I had 1 sub to now almost 400,000 subs. I don't care. No, what is that? Son of... One of these days I will have all the blocks I need. One of these days. Yeah, like I don't know. Like I said, people just need to chill out, And the problem is it comes from like some sense of entitlement. Like they're entitled to their opinion, which I mean, sure, you are. But we're also we're entitled to tell you to shove that opinion up your ass if that's really what we chose. You know what I mean? And that's what I would choose. I'd be like, you can just shove that all the way up. Like if you reach the tonsils, you ain't gone far enough. So just keep going with that opinion. Just keep shoving all the way. So yeah. Trying to figure out what all we actually need in here and don't need. I don't think we need that in there. So me and Ferks, we built this, and yes, both of us. And so like it progressed. Things were moved. Things were shifted. Things were transitioned. Things were, and so there's going to be some things in places that maybe it doesn't need to be there. Like any good build, you're gonna move things, you're gonna shift it, you're gonna and then as you're going back to build it, like this could probably be hollow. Oh wait, that needs to be it. Wait, no it doesn't, no it doesn't, no it doesn't, no it doesn't. Nope. Well actually Nope. I don't need. Nope, that doesn't go there either. Fine, thank you very much for gifting that set. No, it was. So normally the way it happens is I'll be working on something, and then I'll get to a point where I'm just I can't look at it anymore, and so I'll be like, hey, Barks, can you take a look at this and just help a brother out? And then she'll do some stuff, and then she'll send it back to me, and then I'll do some, I'll finish it off. But this time, like, we were actually in game together, like working on it, and yeah. So I would say this is way more of a collab than what it, usually is, because we were actually in game at the same time working on it. Which, if that wasn't the case, I would tell y'all that. I have no issues whatsoever admitting when I was not the brains behind something. Because I feel like people should be recognized when they do good work, you know? They should be recognized when they do bad work. Just, you know, not in a good way. One block out of place? Wait, what? What are you talking about? What you talking about? What's out of place? No, I didn't miss. I didn't put that block there. Either one of those blocks. And then that one I put there to put that, and I just don't care to move it. So. I'm not impressed with the sulfur caves, if you wanted to know my opinion. But it is what it is. They'll be able to make cute plushies out of the slimes. So that's something. There's a reason companies don't pay me for my opinions on their stuff. Because it'll be honest. Oh, that's gonna look screwy for a bit, isn't it? That's fine. You know, we should light these up as we go. I didn't even think about that. That's fine. Will I try out Minecraft Dungeons too? I wasn't a fan of the first one, so probably not. Wait, what? Oh, son of a... Are you gonna... Okay. Oh, am I out of... Wait, what is that? Okay, okay, just stairs. Are you kidding me? Cha-cha. Are you excited for the sulfur cube redstone? What sulfur cube redstone? What? There's some redstone applications for sulfur cubes. I mean, all the redstone I do is super basic. Like, it's very basic redstone. I'm not the person that's trying to like push the boundaries of redstone. If anything, I'm trying to make it simpler, not make it more advanced, because that's what I'm about. I like simple redstone. So, I mean, not really. I guess it's not really my thing. I mean, I'm sure that people that are much smarter than me will do some really cool things with it. So like, that's not what I'm saying. But personally, I don't have like a vested interest in redstone stuff. Like if it's a lot, you know, like I'm sure Cub will come up with something cool. You know what I mean? Like like the gasket ball was awesome. About the best use for happy guests, period. Like I have yet to see a better use for happy guests than gasket ball. So yeah. We need orange carpet. Is it orange carpet up there? Brown carpet. Saw a sulfur monorail, fed it slime or honey, and had to lead it on the chest boat. I saw somebody doing that, something similar to that, but they were using like a spear. And so every time they got close, it would hit the sulfur cube, and then like they were like flying that way. I don't know if that's like actually like legit or what, but I get everywhere just fine with an elytra. So yeah. At least they added, you know, the slab stairs and stuff for the new stuff. Now they just need to add it for the old stuff. Just add it. Just do it. Just what are you waiting for? Just do it. Like just do it. I don't see what the problem is. You have the technology. Just freaking do it already. You know what I mean? Like why are we waiting? It doesn't make sense, I guess. Like, you know, I don't understand why there's no like concrete slab stairs walls. It doesn't make sense to me why that wouldn't be a thing that exists. I mean, I know at one point somebody within Mojang allegedly said that more block choices limits creativity. I am not of that thought, that school of thought. Because how many times have you been trying to build something and you're like, I wish this block existed, and then you just don't build it? You know? I don't know. I think dirt and moss and sand should be layers, kind of like snow, not slabs. But that's me. I mean, I've to me that makes more sense. I think it would be better with layers. But what do I know? You know? Freundlich with another 5 gifted subs. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I don't... We're just gonna do this. Oops. Those are frog lights? I know. But do you see frog lights in my pocket? Oh, son of a... I gotta go down anyway. Dang it. It's beside the point. I had to bring some Doc vibes in. That guy. He's a guy. In case you didn't know. Sorry. I appreciate it, friendly. Plus, you just like hearing me. It's the way I pronounce your name. I know. It's fine. It's okay to admit it, you know. It's okay. Look at that cutie patootie. He's a cute. I mean, you know, he's missing a little something down in the toes. That's fine. We'll get there. And that, like, he's, you know. But, yeah, a little cutie. Mm-hmm. So there'd be another one of these right there. Same thing, just over there. Same. And then we need to light. Oh, crap. Oops. Just making sure I got all the lights. Not a hermit build if the back isn't finished. Oh, it's like, what the crap is floating in the air now? It's just, okay. That's me. That's all me. Okay. Thank you for gifting another sub. Fine. I'm gonna keep, like, every new stream that you're here, I'm gonna add just a little more phlegmy sound at the end because I feel like, why not? So I hope you're prepared for that. I feel like it's needed. What did I come down here for? Oh, right. The blue. Wait, what kind of blue do we? Son, what do we need? What is it? What are you? What might you be? Probably like 12 different things, right? Kinda. Actually, we have those we can use. We have those we can use. Okay. Let's try that. You wet your shirt trying to say freundlich? It's so easy, though. Anyone could do it. Uh-oh, we need wax. Oh, I had a Dunkin' Latte yesterday. Mm-hmm. While we were out adulting, I figured what's more adult than having a Dunkin' Latte? Plus, we had lunch, and I was like super thirsty. So, yeah. I didn't get a drink with lunch because all they had was like soda and stuff. And I just didn't want it. Yay. Look, Masani. Look. He's a cutie. He's got the patootness of a cutiness. Mm-hmm. And then we're gonna go build his brother cousin. Cousin brother? Brother sister cousin? Over here. We're gonna need more of that. I think we need less of that, more of that. Sound good? Sound good. Brother, cousin, sister, wife. You know? Perks out here giving up all my secrets. Making people think I actually remember things I got her that long ago. I think we're gonna need more of these too. Do we have more of these? Brother, sister, don't forget wife. They're married, yo. I don't have a section for. Wait, where did I get this? The cha-cha I had. A cha-cha. Did we steal it from Corrales? I mean, from our other base? Should we go see if our other base has more? I would say that if the person that lives at our other base doesn't want us to have any of it, that they will log in and prevent us from getting some. Right? I mean, that only makes sense. See, like I got so much of this. Like it's crazy how much I have. Isn't Corrales on vacation? And isn't he always? And then this guy did. Oh well, I'm not gonna look. Not looking to see if he built anything yet. I didn't look. Oh, look at this cuteness. Ow. That's my head. Is XB going to the charity event? XB is not going to the charity event. I will be there in spirit. I'll be at the MCC thing, but not at the... Yeah. Wait, what is... Did I not just not wax you, or I didn't strip you? There. Oh, wait, what? Okay, it's fine. Uh-oh, what'd y'all do now?
Hey, baby.
Hey, baby.
Do you need for me to bring you up a special drink?
I'm alright.
You sure?
Mm-hmm.
All right. I love you.
Love you. Son of a... Bam. Nailed it. Aced it. I could probably be stopped, but you're not gonna do it. So... Another Dunkin' Latte? No, not another Dunkin' Latte. We have Java monsters downstairs, so that's what she was. Yeah. Mm-hmm. If you ain't had a monster Java, okay? I'm just saying, they're pretty tasty. Namely, the Mocha Loca varietal. Obviously, if you were a child, check in with someone before you start sucking down caffeinated stuff. Okay. Son of a... Mean bean. I tried mean. I couldn't. I think the only time I got a mean bean, I think I took like 2 drinks of it, and it was yeah, that was enough. That was good. I tried. I just couldn't. They had an Irish. I don't know if they still do. They might still have an Irish one too. I tried that one. No, I'm good. I'm good. Thanks. Very much enjoy Java Monster. Mm-hmm. So you can look up like recipes for Dunkin' Lattes like at home. I will tell you right now, they're not as good. Or maybe I just suck. But it's not as good. The main thing is you got to be able to get your hands on coffee milk. So as long as you can get your hands on some coffee milk, which maybe you can Amazon it, I don't know. Depends on where you live, I would think. But that is like the main ingredient. And then it's like some espresso and some milk and things. Yeah, it's a thing. Java monsters here on import, $7 each. Ew. And for the espresso I did not. Well, I did get an espresso machine, but not like a standalone kind of espresso machine. I got like a little travel kind of espresso machine, rechargeable deal. So I was like, I am not buying an espresso machine for. I think it was more of like I'm gonna try this, and if it seems like it's gonna work out, then maybe I'll look into getting an espresso machine, like a legit one. But no, it did not work out, so I didn't buy one. And I drink drip coffee 99% of the time. So currently it's Death Wish. So I guess it's a bit of a bougier coffee. It is expensive. So you'd spend around 150 minimum on a budget. Wait, budget? 150? Oh hell no. I don't know. I'm not. No. Nope. Not gonna happen. I guess. Should we? We'll leave it for now. We can always do something about it later. Son of a biscuit. Lately been loving just a coffee pot using the beans Costco is selling. Brown paper bag. Maya something? Oh, I have no clue. No, the owner lives there. His house was the first one built. This one, I'm not going to say what it is before it's done. I just want to see if people can guess, like, before it's done and then after it's done. I think once he's... Wait, what is that? Wait, what? Oh, that's not... No. That's not right. No. Mistakes have been made. There. Do I like the coffee? What coffee? What? Oh, do I like... Oh, do I just like... Yeah, I like coffee. I enjoy a coffee every once in a while, you know. I love coffee. Coffee is amazing. Oops. I ain't reconnected for nothing. I'll do it later. Maybe the pack should have updated before I connected. How about that? I have 1 cup of coffee in the morning, and then sometimes I'll have like a Dunkin' latte or a Monster or something later sometimes. But generally it's 1 cup of coffee, and then the rest of the day I drink water. Coffee every once in a while to you is once every 7 hours or so. I used to drink a lot more coffee than I do now. But these days I have like 12 ounces, like a 12-ounce cup of coffee in the morning. And then that's basically it most days. Just like a 12-ounce cup of coffee. I mean, it's strong coffee. It's stronger coffee than I used to drink when I drink more coffee. So I feel like it kind of evened out. Uh-oh. What's up, Zoe? How you doing? Uh-oh. Man of those two. Son of a biscuit. You have a minimum of 1 cup of double strength coffee a day served in your FedEx B 20-ounce mug. Nice. Do I have more? Okay, hopefully that's enough. No, the kitten, thank you very much for the raid, bringing your peeps along. Hopefully you had an awesome stream. Okay. We're just over here doing some building, you know, like we do. I don't foresee this getting done today. I'm just gonna put that out there. I really don't. There's so much more to build. It's really not gonna get done today. Oops. Putting extra blocks everywhere. It's fine. Copper's cheap. Speaking of, we're probably gonna have to go on another raid at some point soon. I am starting to get a bit lower on copper than I would like. So we're probably gonna head into another trial chamber. Wait, what? Looks like a big build. The whole thing is kind of big. Like, it's kinda. It's smaller than it was initially going to be. Because initially, like, this was always going to be here, this corner, but then it was going to go back, like, there somewhere, and then make a square over that way. So that's how big it was going to be initially. But then somebody and somebody else said no. Like a root. And then again, we're just going to do these. That's not right. Somebody drunk when they were building this? Oh, son of a, that's not. Shaboopy. So we've got those two guys. Look at him. They're so cute. Chilling. Being all cutie and stuff. Hey, how did... What are you? Hello? Is it not? Oh my god, it's going down so slow. Oh, that's... Why? Why isn't there... Don't know how to explain it, but it's giving nostalgic, older Minecraft aesthetics. Are you saying I'm old? Is that what you're saying? I feel like that's what you're saying. That's messed up. Rude. Okay, so we do need lights here. Those are like fully waxed and yeah. Then we're gonna need crap. Oh, got it. I didn't plan for this build. Like, we planned the build. I just didn't plan for the build. So that's kind of why we're just running around grabbing bits and pieces while we can, you know, when we can, when we need it, kind of thing. Perfect. Just imagine an iron golem behind them, almost like petting them. That will not be there, but you know, it's gonna be it's a building that hopefully conveys what I want it to convey. I think it does. But of course I would, I guess. You know what? Before we get into that, let's go get some more of the logs. You doing all right, Sacred? How you doing? Hello. How do you think? That should be good. Oh, Fitzy boy.
F when recracker, F when recracker, F when recracker, F when recracker everyone, can I have your attention please? It has come to my attention that Ferks has caused undue harm to Mr. xBCrafted by forcing him to excessively adult yesterday. Please be sure to express your displeasure vociferously, politely, of course. And furthermore, stomp chomp diggity domp, get your excessive adulting cape code from Ferks today F when recracker, F when recracker, F to the 1 to the rip to the racker, F when recracker.
Thank you, Fitz, for the 1,500 bits. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. Wait, is Fitz still the top bidder on that thing? Hold on, I gotta check. One sec. Oh, he is. He keeps overbidding people. Look at this guy. Someone else bid more, and then Fitz is like, nope, this is mine. Yeah, you should totally not go outbid Fitz and stuff. That would be bad. And stuff. What are we bidding at? It's so if you go to the link at the top and then you go to auction house, so there's like a section that says auction houses, so you click on that and then you scroll down. On the right side there will be a XB Hermitcraft Easter egg. That which Fitz is currently the top bidder. Don't outbid him. That would be so bad. Thanks, Luna. Poster, thank you very much for the 47-month resub. Appreciate your face. Also, just putting it out there, but we do have a sub goal if you're at all interested in contributing to that. We had the perfect opportunity earlier. We had a treasure thing train where 5 or more gift subs were 35% off, but no longer the case. So, and whose fault is that? Have I ever been to Australia? No. Would I like to go to Australia? Yes. Is Australia like the only place I really want to go? Yes. I mean, what? No. Pfft, I don't know what you're talking about. What's your ceiling? So we need the deepest of slates. I think it's brick. I think. And then I think we need more of this. Uh-oh. We're probably going to need even more of that. Crap. Sliders Elite, thank you for the 10 gifted subs. Feature face. Need us that. We need more. No, those are already in there. Papa Punch, thank you for subscribing. With a prime. Hype train. There's what? It's Wednesday though. To assume that there would be hype on a Wednesday, that's just I don't even. What even is? What is? That's not a thing. To have hype on a Wednesday. So the random person that gets sub, or do you get to choose gift subs? Depends. So you can give a gift sub to a specific person, but if you do like 5 gifted subs or whatever, it just goes to basically anyone that's ever been in the channel. So it could be, I would imagine there's like a cutoff, but basically it's like, I get gifted subs regularly to channels that I haven't even been in for like months. And so I am subscribed to a lot of people right now, apparently. So unless I was given specifically, which I wouldn't think so. I think it's just like part of like a gift sub type. So son of biscuit. Always with the changing of the block. See these parkour skills, by the way? Just saying. Just saying. Uh-oh. Got a kind sub the other day to someone you don't even know and don't follow. It's probably someone you were like part of a raid or something. Yeah. Rip hype to see. I told you there's no hype on Wednesdays. People don't listen, you know? Okay. There's a setting you can turn on so you can only be gifted subs for channels you follow. Yeah, I mean, there's no point. It's like, you know, maybe one of these days you'll get a gift sub to a channel you're not familiar with, and then you'll be like, oh, I wonder who that is, and then you go check them out. You know what I mean? And then maybe you actually do enjoy them. You never know. Could be a thing. Oh. Keep forgetting that skirt is around the bottom. I mean, I can kind of see both sides of that. Not wanting to quote unquote steal a sub from someone. But it could lead to a future viewer. So you never know. I mean, I personally haven't, found a new channel to watch that way, but it could happen. I'm sure other people have. You got gifted a sub to this Doc M77 guy. What, did you ask for a refund? Cause wow, like, wow. I know it was gifted, but that's kind of the point. That's why you ask for a refund, just saying. Ow. Not that anybody in here is like a fan of Doc or anything, Nikki, thank you very much for subscribing. Okay. Just trying to see what all we're gonna need back there. Looks like just more walls, copper blocks, those chiseled copper. Okay. Got that. A little bit anyway. There's those. And those. And Let's get a little more wall. Let's put this concrete away. I was there when Doc went wild with the wine, spilled it on his USB hub and fried it. Nice. Awesome. It sounds like good times. Might as well put those there, I guess. We're gonna need them there eventually. What? The chore I need to get done, and I have been having a staring contest for the past 20 minutes. The chore is winning. Adulting sucks. Like, I keep saying it. Like, is it a chore that if it doesn't get done, it's gonna make your life that, you know, like, terrible? Because if not, then maybe it's really not that important. Speaking of, babe, we're gonna have to clear around that area for that guy. Just don't let me forget. I'm not saying I gotta do it right now, but it's something that definitely needs to be done. Son of a... Do I often ski? No. No. Nope. I did like some bunny hill kind of skiing when I was young, but that's about it. Not really something I'm into, honestly. Never really interested me. I don't have the schematic set as no, I like seeing that, like, the block that's there. Like, actually seeing it, not seeing through it. Because, like, when you put the build there, I like being able to just, like it looks as though it's already there, but it's just, like, lighter. And so it gives you a better idea, to me, anyway. Oh, crap. I thought for sure I took enough, but I guess I didn't. Anything else? I mean, we're gonna be running low on pale oak at some point. If we're talking favorite foods, my favorite food is Mexican. Unless, like, if there's, well, so that's like the favorite type of food, but like my favorite food, like just individual, is Philly cheesesteak. So good. One of these days, maybe I'll actually make it somewhere and get like an actual legit Philly. That'd be cool. Philly, it's like the city of brotherly love or something, isn't it? No, that's a different place. What is Philly? Wait, is Philly the city of brother? No, what is it? I don't know. I don't know. It's fine. It's fine. Is there a lot of brother loving happening? I mean, legit question, right? Like... You suck. See, you know, every time I say something, Burks is like, oh my, like she's surprised. You know? This should be more of like, oh, well, there he goes again. I feel like. When will I be doing a voice reveal? Um. He's expecting like a hi, this is my real voice. Kind of. What are we, what are we doing? What's going on? I feel like I did a voice reveal a long time ago. I'm a real boy. Was that a mistype or like what's going on? You good, Crimson King? You good? You have a stroke? We need to call somebody? Because we call somebody, it's fine. You know. I've thought about, like, I got really close to doing a face reveal a couple times. One time in particular, like I bought the camera, like everything, like I was fully set up, and then like it dawned on me that I would no longer have like anonymity, and I couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it. I really, really like, I really enjoy my anonymity, you know? Like, there's few things that we have in this life that is like ours. You know what I mean? And so, like, yeah. And now I no longer have a camera at all. So. Not having your face on the internet is way cooler. Right. I'm just copying Etho. That's all that is, you know? I think it'd be really cool to be able to go to like a convention or something at some point, which I've never been. But it'd be kind of cool to go to one and like just be able to just be there as like a person, you know? I mean, I'd have to find a way to mess with people, obviously, but like I almost went to the last, or what was supposed to be the last Minecon. But they were going to give me a press pass with like just my name on it. And so it, like, people wouldn't have known it was me. Because they were like, do you want to go? And I was like, yeah. And they're like, all right, so what kind of pass would you like? Because they were thinking I was going to want like a creator pass. I was like, I don't want a creator pass. Thanks though. Like, I'd like to go, but I don't want people knowing who I am. When they were like, no problem, we can give you a press pass. It'll give you all the same access. And it'll be fine. I was like, sweet. Sign me up. And then, like, Ferks was going to go too. But COVID. Oh, COVID. And then that's when they decided we don't need to do Minecon anymore. We'll just do this cheap Temu version. It's like if you, the current Minecon or whatever, Minecraft world, it's like if you ordered Minecon off of Alibaba or Temu. You know, that's how I see it. If you went to a con, you'd need to make the helmet. Wait, why would I need to make a helmet? I wouldn't go, like, I would go just as me. Just like as a person. I wouldn't go as XB. Oh, we need a bunch of those. Well, I mean, I am X, but you know what I'm saying. Listen, wise ass. Okay? I don't know what I'm gonna say after that. Just listen. Oh, sheboygan, I don't have very many. Oh, I got stuff though. I think I'm gonna go for this front bit next. The front bit, front butt, right there. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So we should, we don't. Okay, good to know. We don't have all the things that we would need. Suckin' Suckwad. I thought I had, there we go. Okay. So we need that and we need that. Very good. Oh, that's not, no. Wait, what am I did, why was I thinking it was blue? Can't you make a mask that you could put on so nobody could see your face? I mean, sure, but why? Why not just go as me, you know, like as a private person? Because who's to say some jerkwad wouldn't show up and like try to rip the, you know, thing off, or you know how people could be. People suck. You know? So why take the risk? And I'm a firm believer that you should really only do face cam if you want to do it. You know what I mean? Like if you're ready for that, then by all means. But succumbing to like any kind of pressure or anything like that, that will never be a reason I would do face cam. Ever. Like I would legit have to be ready for that. And I don't feel the need for any kind of face cam or face reveal or anything. I'm of the mind that if people want to watch, they'll watch. If they feel like they need a face cam to watch, then they won't watch. And I'm no worse off than I was already. Have all the hermits done a successful get-together? No. I've never been to any kind of con or any kind of gathering or anything. Ever. I'm trying to think if there's anybody else that's never been to one. I don't think there is. I think I'm like the, well, Etho maybe. Maybe. But I don't actually know that to be true. Like, I don't know that Etho's never been to one. Because Etho enjoys his anonymity too. Wait, what? Did I? Oh, I did. No. Did I do it over? No, that was right. Son of a... Okay. Yeah, to match the other side, that's... Yeah. I think. Yep. Okay. Crap. Yeah, I would say, like, with obviously without like knowing any different, that Etho's probably the only one that's never, other than me. And it's not that I haven't wanted to, kinda. It's just that, you know, like that stuff's expensive. Like traveling's expensive. So Well, I mean, this is what we have so far. Look at it. What do you think? It's pretty great, isn't it? You love it. I know you do. Oh, right, Azuma. Yeah, I keep forgetting Azuma's. Yeah. I mean, he's done a gun show, right? Like wearing his mask with his guns out, playing a guitar. Like he's done that. So he's done a gun reveal. Okay, so we need more back there. I don't think... we might have enough. So do I ever think I'll make a public appearance? Probably not. I mean, like, that's not to say I won't go to a convention, but if I did, it would probably be just as a private person, not as XP. So people wouldn't know I was there until, well, they might know I'm going to be there, but they wouldn't know who I am. It's just, yeah. I don't see the need, I guess. Anders Zell, rated with, how you doing, Anders? How you doing, bruh? Hopefully you had an awesome stream. What are you doing some Mountain Blade, or what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you streaming? What are you doing? Sorry. Hi. How far? Okay, so that's one more. There. Beautiful. Looky at my cookie. I don't think we have enough. Gotta go do adult stuff. Why is everybody adulting? Like, stop it. Just knock it off. You know? Like, do I have any advice for anyone trying to get a job in this day and age? Good luck, I guess. You got to figure out what makes you stand out amongst all of the other applicants. And I feel like for a lot of people, that's kind of the issue, is they don't know what makes it, but that's kind of what you got to figure out. Because basically any job you're going to go for these days is going to have a ton of other people going for the job. Even if it's, you know, like fast food or whatever, there's going to be a bunch of people trying to get that same job. And so you really got to figure out like what makes you different. For me, I never really had an issue getting a job. But I always tried to make sure, like I said, that I stood out. And one way I always did that was with humor. If you can make your interviewer laugh consistently, they'll remember you. And not by being, you know, stupid, but like, you know, just be funny. Just, I don't know. I was always able to make my interviewers laugh. So. Son of a biscuit, we're up. Is this... Idiot, how did I... what have you worked with before? I've done a lot of stuff before YouTube. Jack of all trades, master of none. Yeah, I've done armed security. I've done roofing. I've done landscaping. I've flipped burgers. Like I've done a lot of stuff. So that's not the whole saying. What? You talking about the jack of all trades, master of none saying? I don't care what the whole saying is. I said the piece that worked for what I was trying to convey. All right. Crap. And that's okay to be a jack of all trades, master. Like I know, like I know some home renovation stuff. I know so, just like some basic HVAC stuff. I know basic electricity, or like I know basic plumbing. I know enough of a lot of things to get in trouble, is basically what I'm saying. So Zara, thank you very much for the 6-month resub. I appreciate that. I'm having a pretty good day. How about yourself? Oh, I wouldn't say I'm a master of anything, honestly. I don't think anyone is a master of anything. I think everyone has the capacity to learn regardless of what they are doing. Nobody knows absolutely everything about something, about anything. Like there's always something more that could be learned. So to claim to be a master, that to me, that means you have nothing left to learn in that thing. And I don't think that's true. I don't think that's ever true. And if you feel like that is true of yourself in anything, I'm sorry. I feel like we could always learn something more. You know? Even being lazy. I mean, I'm sure there's someone else that's mastered it more than you have. Or at least they're better at it. Like, we can always learn more. We can always learn more. The day you think you know it all is the day you need to quit. Kinda. I think the day you think you know it all is the day you need to find someone else that probably knows more. Wait, Perks wants to meet me? Stalker? Anyone else getting stalker vibes? What's going on? Next thing you know, she's gonna be like, I'm in the house with you. Or something. It's gonna be weird. This line of text is coming from inside the house. There's some kind of saying something about the smart man knows when he doesn't know or something like that, or knows what he doesn't know. Yeah. Or a truly smart person knows what they, or knows that they do something. You know what I'm saying? There's always more to learn. That's like when I was in high school. I was taking wood shop, and the teacher was a quote unquote master. Like that was, that was what he was called. He was a master carpenter, and he didn't refer to himself as a master carpenter. He was like, I will never say that I know it all. It's just not the way it works. You know? All right, Sacred, have a good one. You as well, Rogue. Bee bonk. Wait, why are you bonking bees? What bees do? That's messed up. Don't bonk bees. You can boop bees. You can boop them. Don't bonk them. That's kind of messed up. That's mean. Thank you for the pride. In trades, the term master comes with 10 years experience, but yeah, you never stop learning. Right. And he wasn't, he wasn't the kind of teacher that just gave you, the answer. You'd come up to him and be like, I can't figure out how to do this. And he'd be like, well, how would you, like he would work through it with you and never actually tell you how to do the thing. Like if it was a machine, obviously he would, he would step in if he saw you were doing it wrong or whatever. He would step in and be like, no. But that's, that's safety. He is one of the teachers. I will remember him for the rest of my life. I will never forget it. He was one of those teachers. So, and I can't say that about many teachers. There's a lot of teachers, like the vast majority of my teachers, I do not remember. And probably never will. So, yeah. But, yeah. He was a good one. He was a good teacher. I think it comes up one more. Yeah. Oh, son of a biscuit. I don't know who keeps taking all these blocks out of my inventory, knowing full well I'm gonna need them again. But whoever it is, knock it off. All right? Just knock it off. It's rude. Some people. Sadly, the only teachers you remember weren't the good ones. I mean, if they were truly horrible teachers, yeah, I could see not remembering them. But none of my teachers, like, I wouldn't classify any of my teachers as, like, horrible teachers. They just weren't good. You know what I mean? Like, they didn't stand out in any kind of way. They were just, they were very much there just to do their job, and that was it. Which, that's fine. I mean, I guess. But I feel like that's, one of the jobs where at least I would want to put in more. But I've never been a teacher. So I honestly can't say that. I know people that have been teachers. But Your daughter is in the trades, and she would say most of her teachers have been truly horrible, except the first one who inspired her to go into plumbing. And, you know, sometimes that's all it takes. If it wasn't for my woodshop teacher, I would have left school. I can honestly say that. Sooner than I mean, obviously I eventually left school, but yeah. I would have left a lot sooner. I'm not building a grave. What are you talking about? I don't know what you're trying to say right now. If you could use your adult words, not this kind of whatever gibberish it is you're using right now, that'd be great. Thanks. I mean, does this look like a graveyard? It doesn't look like a graveyard. What are you talking about? Are you crazy? Your music teacher inspired your career? Nice. It'd be nice if everyone could have that one, at least that one teacher, you know? Because really, that one teacher could make a world of difference. Is this Lightmatica and you're just scrolling to show the different layers that keep having to go back into a menu and it's tedious? Page up, page down. Next to like home and delete, insert, page up, page down. Page down goes down, obviously. Page up goes up. What did I come in here for? I don't even know. All right, so we need iron bars, which we should have. Let's get rid of some. Well, we're gonna let's get rid of that. Put that there. We're gonna need slabbages. Do I not have any slabbages? No. Crap. Hello, Silliest Billy. Silliest Billy. Silliest? Silliest. How you doing? Hello, Noah. Right. Bars. No. Well, we got some. And then slabbages. Oh, no, they need to be waxed. So yeah, part of it is a graveyard. That part over there. This part isn't. All right, Shala, have a good one. Do. Place. Thank you. Ow. Son of a... Come on. You can do it. No. No. You can... Thank you all. Yeah, Lightmatica is really nice for being able to quickly rebuild what you've built in creative. I didn't use it for the longest time, even after, you know, like other people started using it on the server, and I was just like, I it's not that I was against it for others. I was like, it felt cheaty at first. But yeah, I got over that pretty quick. Once I started using it, I was like, okay, how have I not used this before? That's basically how that went. Oh, that needs to be son of a biscuit. Wait, what? So much better than a reference pig. Oh, yeah. Yeah, and then you had like red and yellow or whatever wool running up and down and everywhere, so you count the blocks and yeah. I'm good not having to do that anymore. I'm fine. See you later, Just a Moose. Have a good one. How often does the creative server update? What creative? What? You're talking about the Hermitcraft creative server? I don't use, like, I use single player. Because like I say, usually the way we do it is if I'm struggle bussing with a build, I'll usually just send the world or whatever to Ferks and let her deal with it for a bit. So it's much easier if you're in a single player. Son of a biscuit. Pay no attention to that lack of parkour. Okay. Just don't. You see no park. Good job. There is no parkour. Just, you saw nothing. There was nothing. Nothing to see. Why do you suck? Oh, whatever. I don't have enough. Oh, wait. Oh, nice. Beautiful. Well, at least that's the fence. Because see, as you can tell, it still takes a really long time to rebuild something, even though you've built it once. You know? So it still takes a lot of work. And then you got to have all the blocks, and you got, you know, like it's still a process. But it looks good so far. Anybody got any ideas what it is thus far? Anyone? Anyone? Bueller? Anyone? Anyone? TCG Arena. No. I've seen one person say, oh, three people. Yeah, it's like a temple-y kind of thing. I'm thinking Temple of Golem. Like maybe it's like GOHLEHM or something, like Golem. Temple of the Golem. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know that it's actually going to have a name at all, ever. So that's fine. But that is it for me for today. Hopefully you enjoyed the stream. If you're not following, make sure to follow on Twitter or Blue Sky. This is the best place to follow. Keep up to date with all of the things. Fitz is still top bid. This guy. This freaking guy. Okay. Yeah, that's going to do it. Hopefully you enjoyed it. We are going to raid somebody. I'm just trying to figure out who. So nobody on Hermit. No, none of the other Hermits are streaming, obviously. So we're going to go say hi to a smaller channel on Twitch. I do ask that you stick around for the raid. It could be a lot of fun. We've had some pretty awesome raids. And by a small channel, I mean 10 or less viewers usually. So if you want to stick around for that, what are you up to? Are you... Sure. I don't know who they are, what they're about, what they're going to say, what they're not going to say, what they stand for, what they don't stand for. You may like them, you may not. There's only one way to find out, and that's to go say hi. So, hopefully you enjoyed it. See y'all next time.